Hello everyone. Welcome to welcome to all of you my YouTube channel Chemistry by Saad Anwar. My name is Saad Anwar and I am online expert science and chemistry coach. I have been providing my tutoring and educational services across the globe. You can contact me for my tutoring services. The WhatsApp number for contact is given here. And today we are going to start our lesson number 9. Before this, I have uploaded 8 lessons about basic chemistry, about the basic concept given in chemistry. And today our topic is very important, very beautiful topic. In this topic we will learn how to find empirical formula. First we will learn what actually empirical formula is, what is empirical formula, and what is molecular formula, and how to find empirical formula, then how to find molecular formula. And I will make 2 or 3 lectures of this topic. I will upload 2 or 3 videos on the very same topic because I want to explain this topic in detail. In this lesson, I will focus upon the difference between empirical formula and molecular formula. What is actually empirical formula and molecular formula? So now let's start. This is empirical formula. What actually empirical formula is? Before going to empirical formula, let me write what actually molecular formula is, because we all know pretty much about molecular formula. So guys, molecular formula is the formula which shows the actual number of atoms present in a molecule. Molecular formula, the formula which shows the actual number of atoms present in a molecule. So let's start writing with me. The molecular formula, the formula which shows the actual number of atoms present in a molecule. The formula which shows the actual number of atoms, which shows the actual number of atoms present in a molecule. The formula which shows the actual number of atoms present in a molecules. For example, I say as an example, we know the formula of glucose. We know the formula of glucose is C6H12O6. So this is the actual formula. This is the molecular formula, and it shows the actual number of atoms. Like we can see that in glucose we have 6 carbon, we have 6 oxygen atom, and we have 12 hydrogen atom. Means that this formula is showing the actual number of atoms present in a molecule. Similarly, when we say that sugar, the formula of sugar is C11 C11H22, oh sorry, C12H22, C12. The formula of sugar is C12H22O11. This formula is telling us the actual number of atoms present in sugar. Similarly, take another example of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is available in medical store. Its formula is H2O2. So H2O2 is the formula of hydrogen peroxide, and this formula is telling us the actual number of atoms of hydrogen and oxygen present in hydrogen peroxide. So this is about molecular formula. Molecular formula tells us about actual number of atoms present in a molecule. Now let's move towards what empirical formula is. Sorry guys, empirical formula does not tells us about actual number of atoms. Then what does empirical formula tells us? Before writing its definition, let's take example first. We know H2O2, this is the molecular formula of hydrogen peroxide. When I cancel this 2 with this 2, it's become HO. And what this HO is? This HO is empirical formula of hydrogen peroxide. This HO is empirical formula. This HO is empirical formula. So what's empirical formula is? Empirical formula does not tell us about actual number of atoms present in a molecule. Then what does empirical formula tells us? Empirical formula tells us the simplest whole number ratio of atoms present in a molecule. Like HO is telling me that ratio of hydrogen to oxygen is 1:1. This means the number of hydrogen atoms and the number of oxygen atoms in hydrogen peroxide is equal, is same. If hydrogen is 2, then oxygen is 2. Means the ratio of hydrogen to oxygen is equal, the same. Now let's write the definition of empirical formula. What does empirical formula is telling us? The empirical formula shows us the simplest whole number ratio of atoms present in a molecule. The empirical formula. The empirical formula tells us about simplest whole number ratio, about simplest whole number, about simplest whole number ratio, about simplest whole number ratio of atoms present in a molecule or a compound. So what does empirical formula tells us? Empirical formula tells us about simplest whole number ratio. Simplest whole number ratio means the value should not be in fraction, the value should not be in points. Like benzene is a liquid. Benzene is an organic liquid. Its formula is C6H6. This is the molecular formula. C6H6. This is the molecular formula of benzene. I can cancel this 6 with that 6 and then CH. CH will become empirical formula of benzene. Now what CH is? This is empirical formula of benzene, and CH is telling me the ratio of carbon to hydrogen is equal. The ratio of carbon to hydrogen is equal. So it means empirical formula tells us the ratio of atoms present in a molecule, in a compound, and it is the simplest whole number ratio. Whole number means should not be in fraction. Simplest means like I cannot cancel one with one. I cannot means the most simplest digit. For example, let's take another example of glucose. The molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. So what should be the empirical formula of glucose? First, I will write here molecular formula, and then you can see I cancel this 6, and this 12 with 2, and the ratio becomes 1:2:1. So now its empirical formula will become CH2O. This is the empirical formula of glucose. This is the empirical formula of glucose. So CH2O is the empirical formula of glucose. And what does CH2O telling me? CH2O telling me the ratio of carbon and oxygen is same, but the ratio of hydrogen is double. The ratio of hydrogen is double as compared to carbon and oxygen in glucose molecule. So this is something about empirical formula and molecular formula. So my dear students, this is my, you can say that this is lesson number 9. Later on I will upload lesson number 10, then I will upload lesson number 11, and in lesson number 10 and in coming lesson number 11 I will focus upon how to find empirical formula by taking different examples, by taking different data. Then in the lesson number 11 I will upload how to find molecular formula. So thank you so much for watching this lecture. I need your suggestion, I need your feedback, comments. Please do share your feedback, comments, and do share this video with your classmates, with your class fellows. Thank you so much for watching.